Welcome back to High Stakes. Elevate your betting game by hitting that subscribe button and ensure you never miss out on our daily content. Want exclusive access to premium betting picks? Join our Patreon. Links are waiting for you in the comment section below. Stay ahead of the game with High Stakes. Buffalo Bills vs. Indianapolis Colts. The Bills, led by quarterback Josh Allen, continue to build momentum with their recent winning streak, and their offense is finding its stride. Facing the Colts and their struggling defense, Buffalo has a favorable matchup, particularly with Indianapolis ranking near the bottom in both pass and rush defense. However, the Colts have a knack for keeping home games close, often pulling out narrow victories in gritty matchups. On Monday night, quarterback play will likely be the deciding factor, with Allen's consistent performance contrasting sharply with the Colts' reliance on Joe Flacco, who struggled in last week's loss. If Flacco is benched, rookie Anthony Richardson hasn't shown the consistency needed to pose a serious threat. Buffalo's edge at quarterback gives them a significant advantage. Prediction: Buffalo Bills -4 points. Expect a strong offensive showing as Buffalo's high-powered unit takes on a Colts defense ranked 5th worst in pass coverage and 2nd worst against the run. Historically, the over has hit in 4 out of 5 Bills games when the total is set at 47 points or less, and with Buffalo's defense ranking mid-tier, Indianapolis should still find scoring opportunities. Prediction: over 47.5 points. Minnesota Vikings vs. Jacksonville Jaguars. Minnesota's offense, led by quarterback Sam Darnold's impressive 70% completion rate, has been efficient at sustaining drives and controlling game tempo. With key weapons like Justin Jefferson and promising rookie Jordan Addison, the Vikings create constant mismatches across both short and deep passing routes. Their versatility on offense will likely put pressure on Jacksonville's defense, which has struggled with limiting explosive plays and has shown particular vulnerability in the secondary and red zone. This matchup favors Minnesota to capitalize offensively. Prediction: Minnesota Vikings -6.5 points. As for the game total, expect the over to hit. Minnesota's high red zone efficiency, paired with Jacksonville's difficulty defending against red zone conversions, suggests a high-scoring affair. The Vikings' consistent accuracy and diverse play calling keep the chains moving, while Jacksonville's inability to limit scoring opportunities makes them susceptible to fast points. With Minnesota's effective passing attack and Jacksonville's challenges on defense, the conditions are right for the total to surpass the set line. Prediction: over 43.5 points. Pittsburgh Steelers vs. Washington Commanders. This rematch offers an intriguing showdown between Pittsburgh's top-tier defense and Washington's exciting rookie quarterback, Daniels. The Commanders' impressive run game, ranking 3rd in the league with 163.9 rushing yards per game, will face a tough test from the Steelers' run-stopping defense. However, Daniels' decision-making and composure in recent games against top 10 pass defenses could give Washington the edge, especially as they've been dominant against the spread with a league-best 7-1-1 ATS record. Prediction: Washington Commanders -3 points. This game also sets up well for a high total. The Steelers' offense has maintained momentum despite changes at quarterback, averaging 31.7 points over their last 3 outings. Meanwhile, Washington has consistently scored, putting up at least 23 points in 6 of their past 7 games. Daniels' careful play and ability to avoid turnovers has fueled Washington's offensive success, while the Steelers' offensive flow with Wilson at the helm adds to the scoring potential. The two teams have combined for 10 games, hitting the over this season. Prediction: over 44.5 points. Atlanta Falcons vs. New Orleans Saints. Following the firing of their head coach, the Saints might experience an initial energy boost, but I'm not convinced it will carry over into Sunday's game. The Falcons are on an upward trajectory, and a win here would bring them closer to securing the division title. Atlanta's offense, led by Kirk Cousins and complemented by Bijan Robinson, has been dynamic, as evidenced by their impressive win over Dallas last week. Meanwhile, the Saints continue to struggle offensively under Derek Carr, who faltered in the closing moments against the Panthers. I expect the Falcons to outpace the Saints in what could turn into a shootout. Prediction: Atlanta Falcons -4 points. Offense will likely take center stage in this matchup, especially given the Saints' vulnerability against the passing game. Kirk Cousins is in a groove and will likely air it out, while the over has hit 3-1 in New Orleans' home games this season. Similarly, the Falcons have seen the over hit in 3 of their 4 games with a total set at 46 points or fewer. This game has all the makings of a high-scoring affair between these divisional rivals. Prediction: over 46 points. Denver Broncos versus Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs are dealing with several key injuries, including Patrick Mahomes' sore ankle, which, although manageable, could impact his ability to make plays with his usual mobility. This could hinder his trademark ability to extend plays and move outside the pocket. Meanwhile, the Broncos are showing significant improvement on defense under head coach Sean Payton, with standout cornerback Pat Surtain too locking down top receivers. Surtain's matchup with Kansas City's wideouts, especially with Travis Kelce being leaned on heavily due to injuries, could keep the Chiefs' passing game in check. Additionally, Denver's front seven, led by Nick Bonitto and Drew Sanders, has shown it can disrupt even elite quarterbacks like Mahomes. On offense, rookie quarterback Bo Nix is continuing to grow under Payton's system. While Nix is still developing, he brings an athletic and smart element to the Broncos' offense, which could take advantage of a Chiefs defense that, while strong, has areas that can be exploited by a mobile quarterback. Denver's balanced approach on offense will force Chiefs defensive coordinator Steve Spagnuolo to adjust more than usual. Prediction: Denver Broncos plus 8 points. With Mahomes not at 100% and Kansas City's receiving core thinner than usual, the Chiefs will likely struggle to hit big plays, giving Denver's defense a strong opportunity to keep the game close. On offense, Payton's methodical, ball control strategy with Nix under center will likely limit the number of possessions Kansas City has, further reducing the chances for a blowout. These AFC West matchups are typically hard-fought, low-scoring affairs, and Denver's defense is playing well enough to keep them within a one-score game. Prediction: under 41.5 points. With Mahomes' mobility limited and both teams focusing on a ball control approach, combined with potential weather issues and field conditions, this game is more likely to be a defensive battle with fewer scoring opportunities. San Francisco 49ers versus Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Both teams have dealt with injuries this season, but the key difference here may be rest. San Francisco enters this game after a bye week, coming in fresh, while Tampa Bay is coming off a tough overtime loss to the Chiefs on Monday Night Football, giving them just 6 days to prepare for this all-NFC showdown. The Buccaneers have struggled at home against the spread, posting a 2-3 record, and are 0-1 when facing a rest disadvantage. Meanwhile, the 49ers are 4-4 overall ATS and 1-2 on the road. The biggest concern for Tampa Bay is the condition of quarterback Baker Mayfield's toe injury. If Mayfield is limited, it could significantly hinder the Buccaneers' offensive plans. On the other side, San Francisco's Brock Purdy has the perfect opportunity to take advantage of Tampa Bay's struggling secondary, which ranks among the NFL's worst in pass defense. Prediction: San Francisco minus 6 points. The 49ers, fresh off a bye week and with a healthier roster, should be able to cover the spread in this one. Tampa Bay's offense will likely struggle if Mayfield isn't 100%, while Purdy will look to exploit a vulnerable Buccaneers defense. Prediction: over 50.5 points. Despite the potential struggles of Mayfield, both teams know how to put points on the board. Tampa Bay ranks 5th in the league in points scored per game, 28.8, while San Francisco is right behind in 7th, 26.3. With both offenses capable of scoring quickly, this game should see enough firepower to hit the over. Tampa's tight end Cade Otton has been a key contributor in recent weeks, and despite the Bucs' losses, his performance, along with San Francisco's potent attack, makes this game a good candidate for a high-scoring affair. New England Patriots versus Chicago Bears. The Bears are coming off a disappointing loss to the Arizona Cardinals, but they'll have a much easier time against the struggling Patriots. New England has been abysmal offensively, sitting dead last in total yards per game and even worse on the road, averaging just 247 yards per game away from Foxborough. With rookie quarterback Drake May, the Patriots have some hope for the future, but he lacks reliable weapons, making it tough for him to make a difference. Meanwhile, Chicago has shown they can handle weaker opponents, as they've covered the spread in wins against the Titans, Panthers, and Jaguars this year. The Bears' defense is underrated and has done a solid job of limiting opposing offenses, particularly the passing game, ranking 8th in the NFL by allowing only 191 passing yards per game. They should easily shut down New England's anemic offense and win this matchup comfortably. Prediction: Chicago Bears minus 6.5 points. With New England's offense being so inefficient and the Bears coming off a win at home, Chicago should cover the spread easily. Expect the Bears' defense to dominate and neutralize any offensive threats from the Patriots, leading to a low-scoring game. Prediction: under 38 points. Both teams will struggle to move the ball, with the Patriots' offensive woes and the Bears' lackluster offense. Chicago's defense will keep the Patriots in check, and with both teams inefficient on third downs, this will likely be a grinded-out type of game. The total should stay well below 38 points.